This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make prediction for Champions League final game PSG Inter. Off. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and please click on the like button. Thank you so much. This game is going to be played in Germany Allianz Arena Stadium, and both of the sides deserve to get to the final for sure, my dear friends. I want to lay out elaborate statistics concerning the PSG and Inter teams firstly, and let's start from this PSG team. PSG is at the top position in domestic league. They have two amazing season, my dear friends, and PSG is so strong and quality team. They have so strong team defense, and they eliminated Liverpool, Aston Villa and Arsenal. While they are getting to the final, they eliminated three strong English teams, and at the same time this is going to be the first official game that going to be played between of these two teams, my dear friends. They have never encountered in official game before, PSG and Inter teams, and at the same time, my dear friends, PSG has so quality players at the same time. In my opinion, Donnarumma is the best goalkeeper in the world. Hakimi and Marquinhos are so experienced players on the defense line. Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz make the difference for PSG on the midfield. And this trio on the forward, Doué, Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, really have through so good season, my dear friends. And PSG before played just one time Champions League final 5 years ago, 2020 season against Bayern Munich. They lost the game 1-0 in the final, my dear friends. And while PSG getting to the final from last 16 round to the final, they scored 9 goals and conceded 6 goals. They have so strong team defense, but PSG got two defeats from last 16 round to the final, and they got no draw at the same time. And as for this Inter team, really Inter team eliminated Feyenoord, Bayern Munich and Barcelona while they are getting to the final. This Inter scored 15 goals and conceded 10 goals, but they conceded 6 of the 10 goals from Barcelona in the recent 2 games. Inter got back-to-back 3 draws, my dear friends. Got back-to-back 3 draws in Champions League this season, my dear friends, but Inter got no defeat from last 16 round to the final. It's so hard to beat over this Inter team, but just Inter got just 1 defeat this season in Champions League against Leverkusen in away game by losing 1-0. And at the same time, 2 years ago again, this Inter team played against Manchester City in Champions League final. They lost the game 1-0. Most of the players that are playing for Inter today played in the Manchester City final 2 years ago. Inter is so experienced, so robust and quality team. At the same time, Sommer is so experienced and quality goalkeeper. They created miracles in the last Barcelona game, my dear friends. And at the same time, Acerbi and Bastoni on the defense line. On the midfield, Hakan Mkhitaryan and Barella on the center of the midfield. On the wings, on the left Dumfries, on the right Dumfries, on the left Di Marco, and on the forward Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. These are so compatible, so quality and experienced players, my dear friends. And this is going to be so hard clash. And again, Inter played 6 times in Champions League final before. They won 3 of them and they lost 3 of them at the same time. Last time Inter won the Champions League Cup in 2010 season under the management of Mourinho. They won against 2-0 Bayern Munich in the final game. Diego Milito scored the goals of Inter. While they are getting to the final in 2010 season, again Inter eliminated Barcelona on the semi-final as being in today, my dear friends. This is interesting statistic about Inter team. And at the same time, my dear friends, as a result, this is final game, and this is going to be so hard clash, my dear friends. So hard game is awaiting us. In my opinion, at the same time, any team except of Inter could not have been to eliminate that Barcelona team this season. And last Inter-Barcelona game was one of the best and exciting games in the football history. This is my opinion, my dear friends. I feel in that way 90 minutes of the game will end up in draw. My prediction is going to be draw for the 90 minutes of the game, and at the same time I want to indicate that in the recent two games Inter team won versus PSG two times in a row. In 2023 season Inter won versus PSG 2-1. 2-1, and again 2019 season Inter PSG game ended up in 1-1 draw after penalty kicks. Inter won versus PSG 6-5. My dear friends, they have supremacy against PSG in the recent two games that played between of these two teams. But this is final game. All final games are so tough and hard matches. 90 minutes of this game is going to outcome in draw. Draw is my prediction for the 90-minute result. PSG 1, Inter 1. And I feel in that way, after additional minutes and penalty kicks, Inter will win the Champions League Cup this season. This is my estimation and desire. I see Inter one step ahead of PSG, my dear friends. And as an Italian football lover, I support Inter also. This is my prediction for the final game. Inter will win the cup after additional minutes or penalty kicks. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may drop your comments down below. Please click on the like button. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!